girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Do you remember how you held me then? Now you've got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my
Mic check 1 2. Check check. How's everybody doing? Be with you in a minute. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Crafter's Forge. Today we're gonna put that Void Giant on a base. So if you guys are new to my channel, I'm your Forge Master Tom, and today we're gonna be working on a base. Hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell. You'll get notified when I do these uploads and these late night shenanigans. I feel like I have to turn this up. Check, check. Got a little bit better, hopefully. Got a new microphone, gotta reset everything. I haven't done it for a while, so here we go. I feel like I need to turn it up just a little bit more. Try that. Hopefully that's good. Check, check, everyone. How you doing? Alright, let's try this again. So I'm the Forge Master Tom. Welcome to the Crafter's Forge. If you're new here, what I do is I paint miniatures, try to improve myself, and yeah. So if you want to learn how to paint miniatures and improve by learning from my mistakes, hit that little red button, little red subscribe button. I think this microphone sounds a little bit better. Right, let's get right to it, guys. Boom. Make sure everything is still working right. All right. Alright, so here's our giant that we've been working on past couple of streams. We're all done with him. Except for gotta put a gloss tone, gloss coat, glitter effects on the skin. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Gonna get him on his base. Still have to do some work on his hammer. I don't know what I'm gonna do there. Rest of it is done. We're good. Here's his base. Homemade base right here. Look at this thing. Ready? Made it out of a kid's toy. Daughter broke it. So I put some stuff on it. I casted a little pillar here. My kids dropped it and broke it. So I was like, well, I'm going to use it for a base. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's what I did. There it is. That's what his base looks like. Primed up. We're gonna put another put a black on it because I see some red showing through. I don't want any of that. So here we go. But yeah. Spray paint and cover right here. Perfect. To hold your miniatures so they don't fall over. Especially when it's this big right here. You don't want it to fall over. Right here. He's a little tipsy, see? Right in there, boom. It won't fall over now. What up now, sucker? Alright, so pull this back a little bit here. Get this thing. There we go. Alright. So before anything, put my glove on. Flow improver. Get our water. Get our paint. Four drops of flow improver. That's 4 drops. Now it's like 3 drops of black paint. Back this up a little bit so it's not in my face. Mix that flow improver up into the paint. Make sure. Get that all mixed in there. Now we're gonna go 2 drops of water. 1, 2 drops of water. Oh, I just got black all over my face. All over my face. I totally forgot that my needle wasn't all the way in. Seriously, like, all over me, man. And on my forehead. There we go. Now we're going to let it percolate. Prime our needle. Or I like to say, purge the line. Alright, so as you can see right here, there's a little bit of brown from my gravel and all that. We're gonna lock that right in there. I'm just gonna lock it in. We don't want that shine either. Oh yeah, so the black paint that I'm using is Pro Acryl Coal Black. Monument Games. Just make sure that we get this all locked in. The edge. Boom. That. There. Now we're gonna let this set for a minute. So, side here. I got some other projects I'm gonna do while I'm right here. Why is it running so? Got this little bust right here. Zombie bust. That's gonna be on a stream. Ow. I got this 1989 Terminator in a package. This guy named Don gave me a whole bunch of stuff. Aston Company, pretty much. And this was in one of his boxes. Wasn't put together. I put it together. Bam. This dude looking pretty dope. Now I'm gonna paint him to go with the rest of my red squad. I'm gonna call him the Forge Squad. Crafters Forge Squad. Something like that. I don't know. Gonna do something. But I wanted to black him out so he's not so shiny. He's actually pewter, so heavy duty stuff right here. Put him on a homemade base I made. Bigger than what I would actually put on the small miniature on a bigger base. This is just for looks. I don't play 40k. Well, not yet at least. So I'm gonna deck out his base when he's done. Already got some rocks, gravel already in it. We'll have a video on that eventually coming up. Got some trees. How I make trees video in the works right now. So be prepared for that. I do have a Discord now. So if you want to chat with me, Crafters Forge, I'll set up the link down below eventually. Or just message me and I will send you the link and you can show me what you're working on. That going right there. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do next too. But yeah, for the giant, he still has a barrel. There's a little blade back here. Offline. Like to see what he's working on. A little bit of Pearl Krill, full black. And what I do right there is I wipe the little extra paint that comes out, close it. But I don't really care for those bottles really. I like dropper bottles, but not one like that. Set up. Oh. First things first, put them on a pedestal. So, yeah, so my hand's out of the way. It's always good. Get that Pearl Krill in there. Also help get into these ears where I couldn't get with the paint, spray paint, rattle cans. Trying to get into those little grooves right there. Now I'm just gonna slap it in there. Boom. Wow, why is that running so much? That's cool. The thing was up too high. Forgot that I was doing some clear coat. So I'm just gonna lock him in. Sure that he's not shiny. This Pro Acrylic is super matte. It's awesome. See, with these pewter ones, he's all top heavy. Rattle can, yeah, perfect for my handle. Look at that. In there, he's locked in, man. Locked in. I should purposely push him over, but locked in. Put him off to the side here. Dry. Go back to our base. Let's see how that's doing. That's almost dry. What else we got here? I got a little bit of black left. Why not? Go with the little tiny dude. Got this little gnome here. Sorry, halfling. Hey, you can see him a little bit now. Down a little bit. See. I'm going on an adventure. So how's everybody doing tonight? Doing pretty good? I hope so. I'm just gonna sit back for a minute. Do a little promo here. So Kraken Ships started their Kickstarter yesterday. You need to go over there and give them your pledge, guys. They posted up some pictures of their new miniatures. The 12 new miniatures that they just put out. Man, I think they look cool. I can't wait. So let's get this going, guys. Let's get these miniatures up and running. And yeah, you know what I mean? Let's do this. Do this. I know everybody, it's Wednesday night. I know it's late. Everybody's sleeping, has to work in the morning. I understand. But it's alright. It's alright, guys. I'm gonna take a small break. I need to get a coffee. Not a coffee. I need to get a drink so I can actually talk without getting that nasty smacking on here. But alright, guys. I will be right back.
Girls with their nails done now.
I'm back, guys. Gotta get my drink. Make some Kool-Aid with some fruit punch. I mean, yeah. Tropical punch with some iced tea. Tastes pretty good. Alright, so that's good. Our base is dry enough. Let's get to it. I'm thinking that I'm gonna go with some browns here. And since this is the giant and I've been using Army Painter the whole time, I need to use Army Painter for my base. Alright. Some of the metallics that I used weren't Army Painter, but whatever. I cheated a little bit. But alright, let's do this. I'm just thinking of what else I need colors. All right. So I pulled out a couple of colors here and a couple of washes. So what I'm thinking for the gravel, the little gravel places right here at the pillar, I'm gonna use that away. Use some Minotaur hide brown, some owl bear brown, and some Utgug brown. And we're gonna use our airbrush. So my empty painter here. You guys know how I do this. Clean out grab your water bottle here. Trying to clean my tip here. I'm using two different containers for water. I got one for my brushes and one for my paint, because I noticed that I've been filling up my paint water really quick cleaning my paintbrush. So, here we go. That out. Flow improver. A little bit. We're gonna go with darkest brown, which is our owl bear brown. Two little squeezes out of that bottle. Two drops of water. Mix it up. Should be pretty thin. So, circulate. Prime. Let's purge our line. No. Here we go. Paint can holder. Let's go. Don't worry about going on the pillars. We're gonna go over that afterwards. I'm just trying to lock this brown in right here. There's a little bit in there. Get that brown locked in. Okay. Now we're gonna go skip a little bit up. I think I might just pass up on. I think I'm gonna skip on the Minotaur side. I think I'm gonna go with just straight up. Ooh, yeah, brown. However you say that. Ooh, yeah. I don't know. Damn D&D words. I'm gonna go 2 little drops there. I haven't cleaned my paintbrush. I'm gonna add mid-tone. There. Now we kind of made like a burnt umber style, lighter brown. Percolate a little bit, just mixes it up a little bit better. Purge our line. Oh, perfect. All right, for this one, I'm gonna be a little bit cautious of how I'm gonna hit it. So I'm just gonna go right mostly away from the pillars. I'm just hitting it here and there. I'm gonna actually hit it right here though. Have all locked in right there. That is pretty high. Make sure I'm still in frame here. And we're not done. We're just pretty much getting our base colors. It is just a base. I'm gonna do some stuff to it, but it is a base. I don't want to do so much work to the base that it takes focus off the miniature. I'm pretty sure most of it's gonna be right on the miniature. So we're just laying in some more highlights here and there, just in some random spots. Just hitting it. Getting those highlights. Look at that. Working out pretty good. So I'm just hitting it over on those spots once more. Just a little bit here and there. Just a little bit more. Bringing it to the fullest. Then we're going to go to the next step. So how's everybody doing tonight? You guys are new to my channel. I am your Forge Master Tom. Welcome to the Craftless Forge. Oh. Silver Mr. E says, hey man, can't stay because I won't survive tomorrow, but bringing you some support. Thanks, brother. And I appreciate it. You have a good night, man. Get some sleep. Thank you for your support, brother. Appreciate it, man. How's everything sounding on your end? Hopefully sounds good. Been messing around with a whole bunch of stuff. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. Love your support. I'll have to come check you out on your next stream, man. But there we go. We're getting these highlights in. Just on some random spots. Want right there. We want random spots. Boom. Go. Alright, so I'm gonna set that off to the side. Clean. Alright, brush. My water. Where's my water? Put it back. Clean that out. Make sure we clean our tip. Go. Oh. Let me take a little rag. Get into my little drawer here. Take the towel. Out right here. Boom. Here we blast that out. Put our little slop bucket there. Our poverty sink. Or a desk sink, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Alright. Now, what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you how to do stone effects with your airbrush. I'm making a video on that too, but I might as well give you guys a sneak peek. We're gonna go with that. Go with our gray. Is orc skin. D&D Army Painter, which is actually ash gray. So we're gonna use ash gray. Does this match too? That was 3 little drops there. Somewhat. Somewhat 3. I think. Oh. Let's purge our line. Perfect. All right, now we're going back to our pillars here. Look at that. That's looking pretty good, guys. Now we're gonna make it so the camera can't read it, can't register it. So I like to go off to the side here and see, because this is a cheap master. Well, it's the expensive master airbrush, but it's cheap towards the other airbrushes like the Iwata and all that. So I like to go off to the side and see where my sweet point is, where it's nice and just barely coming out, really fine. That's what, and then I just kind of use my muscle memory, kind of like go back to it. So here, I'm gonna sit back here. I'm gonna do this point right here. Oh, see that? See that? I didn't get any overspray on my ground. Gotta make sure that you move the miniature where you want it to go. So I'm just kind of just roughing it in. So now there's a little bit of overspray from that brown right there on the edge. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to lock in gray right over it. That's fine. Adds to the effect. And you just barely like coat this thing. You're lightly glazing over that. Look at that. That pillar is already looking pretty good. And that's just our base coat. That is just our base coat. Try not to go over too much. Oh, tip it to go. Keep moving your miniature or your figure or your base or whatever you're working on. So, a little too aggressive there. That's all right. Then we're gonna hit it again. Right there in the center. Because it needs a little bit. And these are the broken pieces, so we're gonna have to hit these too. So we're gonna hit these. Let's slap those right in there. Slap those. Slap in this gray. This. Sneak inside there. You could do a lot with an airbrush. Man, I didn't realize like I could do a lot. Not just paint miniatures, just anything in general. So I'm just reinforcing more of the highlights, the highest points here. Kind of just locking that in. Or add the highlights to it. Now we're going to sneak in here. Just kind of go in there without getting it overspray. Oh, look at that. It's already looking pretty dope. It's already starting to come to life. Come to life. It's alive! Alive! Oh, add a little bit more right there. Just barely. Nice and tight. Get in there nice and tight. Get some of these pillars in there. Lock these in. Get some more of this highest points again. Go a little bit more right here. Feel like I need to go down right here. See how I'm moving my piece as I'm doing this, because I don't want overspray on the ground. I mean, if I do, I do, but I'm trying to stay away from it. Here's our base coat for our pillar. Now I'm going to go back in here where it's a little dirty. Nice and tight. Feather it out. Constantly move. Try not to go too crazy. Get these corners here. See that little dot? We're gonna feather that right in there. Right down nice and tight. A little bit on that dirtiness area. Oh. There, this is kind of like a sporadic, nice marble pillar here. Now we're gonna bring it up a notch. We're actually gonna add a little bit of white to it. This lawful white D&D Army Painter. Three little drops. If it brings it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Boom. Perfect. So you still got that little bit of gray to it. The gray hue. Oh. Get hydrated, guys. Got some wires coming out. Let it percolate. Do its natural mixing. Oh, not too aggressive there. I got on my hand. Go, purge our line. Do this. Find that sweet spot again. See, look, this is how I do it. Boom. Put my finger down and kind of. That's how I test myself. Look at that. Found the sweet spot. I'll do it on this blue spot right here so you can actually see it. I try to find my sweet spot and I kind of shake my hand back and forth. See that? Boom. Perfect. That's how I test where your sweet spot is. Alright, so now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to hit the highest points of this. Try not to go too aggressive with the white. With those brighter colors. Try not to cover up any of that work that I just did. Just want to hit these spot, that spot. Boom. Starting to come out. And now on the pillar, I'm going to try to stay in the middle of it. Find that sweet spot. Kind of feather that in there. Yeah, we added that line right there. Make it more like the light's coming down on it. Looks more shiny, like it's nice marble. So now we're going to do the same thing on this one now. Not as much, not as aggressive. It's not that big. Feather that out a little bit. Oop. Now let's hit tops right here. Kind of sporadically hit it. Sporadically hit it. Sporadically hit it. So see how I'm moving this? Just to get that overspray under control. Get this little piece right here. Boom. So now we can feather this in now. Now we know where the highest point is. It's right there. Boom. Look at that. No overspray. I mean, I don't care if it gets on the rim, but on the dirt, barely any. Makes it pop right out. Look at that. I don't even think I want to put that giant on there. I think I want to keep this base as is. Yeah, right. Made this base for him. Not really. I made this base a while back before I got that giant. I was like, man, what am I going to put on this thing? Just wanted to make a big base. This is pretty dope looking. Hey man, I don't even know if I took pictures of it before and after. Well, there we go guys, we're done with that. That base is pretty much done. Just wait a couple minutes. Alright, we'll set this off to the side here. Actually, since I got this right here, I'm gonna do a little highlighting over here. Use our Terminator. I don't think I want to do Cynthia getting on it. Keep it as is. I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste it, but I got this little dude here, little duder. I'm gonna just blast this gray down on him. This guy's been wanting to get some paint. Love that little guy. This guy looks like an alien that comes popping out of that guy's chest. I know he's 40K, but that's what I think every time I see this dude. There, and that's a Zenthiol highlight. Free shade. I put him off to the side now. Wait to be painted. I don't even know what the hell that guy is. What is that guy? Does anybody know? Let me know in the comments below or in the chat. There's that. Case don't fall over. Okay, we're going back to this right here. Back to the case. This looks pretty good, guys. Not gonna lie, but we're not done yet. I think we're all done with. Oh no, gotta clean out airbrush. Always clean your airbrush when you're done. I don't know why I keep putting that back. I already threw it away. Paper towel. Clean it right out. Somewhat. Cut that off. Do this. Okay. All right. Now, what we're going to use basically is we're going to use our lawful white for our edge highlights on our pillar, and we're going to use this brown for the ground for dry brushing. Show you how to do that under control. Take our rag that we're gonna use here. This side. We're gonna go over this Not even gonna use a wet palette. Gonna go with a straight up palette. Put our oot yug there. You don't need much. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna work it into these bristles here. What we're gonna do, take our rag, brush it right off, and now we're gonna just test it out. Try to stay away from, here you go. That's what we're gonna do. That doesn't need much. Doesn't need much. A little bit of highlight. So makes it pop a little bit. You can see the difference in the ground. Woo. Same thing again. A little bit of paint. Brush it off. Barely any paint on your brush. Kind of go in there. Oop, this is going to be a tricky spot. What we're going to do is we're going to take it and kind of just like this. Just light brush. That right there. There's a little bit of difference. We get above here. Paint. Brush it off again. Hit it one more time. Reinforce it. Gives these a little bit more depth to the rocks. There. Go. Boom. Right here. Tricky spot. Oh well. Got it. Boom. Look at it now, guys. I just made it pop out really good. Wow. Alright, so we're done with that brush now. We're done with a dry brush. Uh-oh. Alright, guys. Tiny kid alert. Sorry. Gotta go put my kid back in bed. Be right back. PKA. PKA. Tiny kid alert. back. Alright. Where were we? We're on, yeah. We're on white on the pillar. We're on the pillar. Hopefully that's loud enough. Need much of the white. And on this one, a little bit closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. There we go, so you guys can see. Yeah. Gonna add some stuff right to the edges here. Just gonna take the fat of my brush. That right there. Just reinforces these edges. Find that 45-degree angle. Run the side of your brush through it. Do I have a stray? So you guys can see me here. There we go. I don't know why I keep going cross hand here. The hell's wrong with me? Too aggressive right there, but that's alright. I just fuzzed it out. Yeah. Boom. These aggressive lines in here. Broken right there. Right. Now, I'll try to get this locked in. Light pressure. Super light pressure. Alright. So for these ones, I'm just gonna this right here, kind of be aggressive with it. With the side of my brush here. And more white. Pillars are starting to come to life. I get this broken edge right here. Sure you guys can see me here. Keep moving on me. Cow. Try to get inside this little dirt here. So it actually looks like it's broken right there on the edge. Take a little bit of white. Get it right there. Boom. It'll pop right out. The camera really cutting out that bad? Alright, we're gonna add some more to it. Sure. Don't know what happened. The camera does not like white. Try to get this edge right here. It's gonna be really, really light pressure here. Ah, too thick. Well, we're gonna feather that in through it. Thought I could save it, but no. I could save it on the other end. Boom. Boom. See what it's gonna look like with it. Ash. Gotta do something about his whip here. Up or something. Yeah. Yeah. Getting more over like that. So we're just showing. Yeah, I like that. Looks dope. Awesome. There we go. We're done with that. Just need to add a wash to it. Just over the rocks and gravel. So I got some shadow wash here, which is just black. And I'm just using that just a little bit, just for, I'm using my mixing, my green split ends paintbrush. I'm just gonna use it. Just these pillars right here. Do this, lock it in, lock these in, get that stained up a little bit. Now, since I did a wash, I'm just going to take it and just damp it. Boom. There. I got that color back and some depth. I'm going to do the same. Boom. Tap it. I don't want it to touch the top. Stain the top of it. So I'm just going to, boom. I want to reinforce this design. Yeah, design. These, little crevices and cracks and all that stuff. Just reinforce them. Boom. See that? Now look at it. Just added that much more. Now we're gonna do the same thing right here. Take my toilet paper there, tissue paper. Add a little bit right here. Stain in it. There we go. That. There, we got that black done. Or shadow. Yeah. Now it's time for our brown wash. So shake lightly. I just shook that like a son of a bitch. Here we go. Here's our brown. Just locking in this. What am I doing? Why am I using that? You want to see something funny? I'm gonna use a toothbrush. Well, it worked for a minute. Alright, enough of that. Get to our real deal. Boom, makes this ground pop right out. Just grabbed a little bit of that black, get in between the rocks and pillar. Boom. There we go. That's that, guys. Boom. I'm gonna set this underneath the lamp here. Let that dry for a minute. So yeah, guys, we do a little promo here. So yeah, guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the Crafter's Forge. I am your Forge Master Tom, and today, I'm trying to get my Void Giant on his base. So that's what we've been working on. We've been working on that base today. It's a crushed pillar, and I think it's coming out pretty good. So if you guys want to learn how to paint miniatures and improve by learning from my mistakes, hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell. and share with your friends. You know, why not? Oh, sorry about that, guys. All right, so Kickstarter. Kraken Ships is active on their Kickstarter as of yesterday. So why don't you guys go over there on Kickstarter, check out Kraken Ships and their 12 new miniatures that they have, and let's get this pledge going. Let's give them your pledge, get these miniatures up and running. I think they look cool, and I think that everybody out there will appreciate it. And they also ship worldwide now. So everybody across seas or abroad, whatever you want to call it, you can get them now. So go to Kraken Ships Kickstarter, give them your pledge, tell them that Forge Master Tom from Crafters Forge sent you over there. Every little bit helps, guys. Every little bit helps. I've done a couple of miniatures, old and new. Not their new, but yeah. So let's do that, guys. Put that off. No problem. I'm just waiting for this to dry. Take my rag here. Get this wash off the side there. Yeah, we got that base all locked in. Looking pretty good, guys. Looking pretty good. So, I'm going to take a small little break. Let that settle a little bit more before we do a little bit more to it. And add our black ring around it, because I like to have that, you know, that look to it. That look to it. Yeah, guys, so go get a drink, make another cup of coffee if you're just waking up in the world. If you're going to bed, cuddle up. Don't change that channel. I will make you fall asleep from my Bob Ross voice. Good. All right, I will be back. Small little intermission, and I will be back. Thank you.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you.
pack, guys. Here we go. We're gonna do it again. What we're up to now. Dry. Now we're gonna add a little bit more dry brush into it. Bag back open. Happy. There it is. Go back to that brown. A little bit of white this time. Bringing it up just a little bit more. Now we're gonna brush it off. Now we're gonna dry brush it. Look at that. You can see. A little bit of dry brush into it. Make it pop back out. Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. Here it is, guys. All right, so we're good with that. Off. And I'm going to use this Pro Acryl Full Black just because it's a more of a matte black. So I'm going to kind of cheat a little bit, not using Army Painter again. But I just want this to have a nice matte ring around it. Much flow improver there. Oh, there we go. Look it in now. Boom. There it is. Take that off there so you can actually see it. This base. You sick. Oh. Let's set him up. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright, cool. There it is. So there it is, guys. We did it. Thank you again for kicking it with me tonight. Thank you, guys. We finished it. I'm gonna put him on his base next stream. Show you what he looks like on his base to completion. So thank you guys for kicking it with me tonight, and for Silver Mystery, thank you for popping in and joining the chat. Appreciate it, man. So tonight was a good night. We finished this off. Sorry for the long pauses in between, but yeah, I think we are doing great. We did it. Showed you how to use your airbrush to do a stone work, and how to get this base all done and locked in. Alright, guys, I'm gonna say night to you guys, and as I always say, till next time, I'll show you more. Ciao.